Yeah, you saw that, right? Weekly sushi. That wasn't so weekly in 2018. So, yeah. 2019, weekly sushi. Let's do this. So yeah, you saw that. We're gonna try this again this year in 2019, weekly sushi. So, welcome back, you guys. Did you guys see my vlog? I posted a vlog the other day. Yeah, can you tell my meds have kicked in? So yeah, going about a mile a minute here. Ooh, let me get situated, but weekly sushi. Yeah, ooh, ooh. So, if you guys are new, and you haven't seen weekly sushi before, hi, welcome. I am Desert Mermaid. My name's Keisha. This is my channel. It's about my life with chronic pain and, yeah, me trying to make it in this world with moderate to severe chronic pain. So, yeah, hi. So, this is weekly sushi, and weekly sushi is my effort to try and do something like raw and unfiltered. Oh crap, sorry, I have cats and they climb everywhere. Hold on a second. Philip, no, get out from, come on, go. No, get down from there, you don't need to be there. Dear Lord, those cats will be the end of me. So if you're new, I have cats and they're crazy. So yeah, weekly sushi is like raw, somewhat edited, somewhat whatever. It's like my effort to try and do something and sit down and talk about how I'm feeling. And usually I notice like when I'm feeling down, like I see a lot of other people kind of feel the same way. Like I don't know about you, but in this weekly sushi, I want to talk about 2018 and how it wasn't so great for me and how I'm hoping that 2019 will be different. And so, here we go. So yeah, 2018, I had a not so great year. I had a lot of pain control issues. During the summers, I live in the Palm Springs area. Hashtag Coachella native. That's what I call myself, you know. They have that music concert out here every April called Coachella. Well, I'm born and raised here in Palm Springs area, so like I can open up the slider and hear the concert going. I live so close and it's so freaking loud. So I call myself a Coachella native. So hi. So yeah, it wasn't so great. One of the things I dealt with last year was I've had a lot of problems in the past with like, doctors, well, my doctor's office, and I'm on like, you know, with insurance and things like that, you have to go to certain doctors, and I had problems with getting I was on an anti-anxiety med, and I'd been on it for a few years, and I went on it back when I had the lawsuit. And if you guys don't know, I have a playlist below called My Story where I had a lawsuit, and I'm starting to talk more about it on this channel because it's helping my heart heal. I had a lawsuit and I lost it because I sued a billion-dollar company, and when you're someone who is poor and has no money and is a college student, had to drop out because they're disabled, I don't even get disability. I wasn't qualified because of my age. That was what I was called my age, because I'm 31. I don't qualify for disability in the United States. So yeah, I sued this company and I lost because, well, I didn't have the money for a good lawyer. I had to go with who would take the case, and who would take the case wasn't so great because apparently, and I didn't know this, you don't sue this company because of how much power and money they have. So, because I fell in their store and, I have sacroiliitis is what I have. That is when where your hips basically join with the bottom of your spine and your tailbone and stuff. Those are like big joints in between the thing. If I can find a picture, I'll post it in here. I know this isn't supposed to be so edited, but I'll post the picture here. When those joints, usually when those joints, the ligaments will get stretched out, or the nerves in there will get damaged when you have an injury, usually a slip and fall, or a lot of women when they get pregnant, because of the way the ligaments expand and everything to carry the baby and to have the baby, that can cause sacroiliitis as well. There's a number of reasons why someone can get it. Well, I got it from falling in the store, from water that leaked out of a machine. Yeah, I've never said that before, but I said it and it felt good. And I'm going to start saying a lot more things on this channel about it because it is my story and it's something I want people to know. Can you hear my cat? He's screaming in the background. That's Noe. I have a little gray kitten, I'll post a picture here, named Noe, and he's loud and he screams. And I also have Philip, who likes to climb on everything. And Frank, well, he's pretty good. He's a good boy. He'll cry sometimes in the middle of the night, low-key, but he's generally a good boy. So anyways, sorry if I'm looking over at the viewfinder. I'm like watching my timing because I don't want this to be too long. But anyways, so off on my tangent. But yeah, I'm going to start sharing more things about that. But because I fell and I got injured in that store, a lot of things changed for me. And one of the ways I dealt with that, and I've been in therapy, you know, to talk about this. My doctors put me on an anti-anxiety drug. I also formed a lot of anxiety from the fact that this company that I sued, they hired a private investigator, but when they hired this private investigator, like, he followed me around and camped outside of my house, and, you know, this company didn't really want to come forward and say that they had this guy following me around, so I didn't know if I was in danger or not, which was, yeah, that's a whole story. If you guys want to hear that, let me know in the comments. Do you want to hear that story about how a billion-dollar company hired a private investigator to follow me around? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, because of that, I was in nursing school before I got hurt. And I was 2 semesters away, 6 months basically, from being a registered nurse, which was a career that I had wanted since I was a child. Like, when I was in high school, I was a part of Health Academy, which was like extracurricular to help prepare me to be a nurse. Like, I was an EMT. I did all kinds, and I was a goody two-shoes kid because I did not want to screw that dream up. And well, I fell in the store and that screwed that dream up. So, yeah. So here I am. Because of that, because I have sacroiliitis, I can't have children. That was the big thing that I dealt with this past year, was mourning the fact that I'm never going to be a mom. I'm never going to be a mom. I'm never going to be a grandmother. I'm never going to be a great-grandmother. That's all gone. And it's never coming back. I talked about that in one of my vlogs last year. I'll link it below, what I lost because of chronic pain. But yeah, I've cried a number of times and had a number of panic attacks and freakouts after coming off of this medication. The medication that I was on, and I'm not going to say what it was because I don't like saying what meds I'm on because I don't like giving people ideas and whatnot, and I'm a doctor and whatever anyway, so it made me kind of complacent, or it kind of fogged the feelings I had. Like, I knew I was sad because I couldn't have children, but I didn't feel that sadness until I got off of this med. And I don't know if that was necessarily a good thing not to feel that, because here I am. That trial ended in 2014. I was injured in 2011, like, so between 2011 and 2014, all I did was focus on preparing for that trial, and it got extended out of a number of years, like three years. I believe it took three plus years and some change for that trial to happen, and then I lost that, so I was reeling from that, you know, for a couple of years, and trying to figure out, like, well, what is there for me? Because honestly, I wanted to win that trial so I could fix my back, so I didn't have to walk with this cane. And you know, like the surgeries for sacroiliitis, like the one that is approved in the United States has a 30% success rate. But there's one that was in Europe that I was starting to look into, but after I lost that trial, it was like, bzz. Oh, and the health insurance I had at that time, they denied a procedure for my back, and said that they didn't care what happened to me because of the meds I had to take for my you know, back, that they would just deal with the side effects later, which, as you guys know, I have already suffered side effects from a pain medication that I was on initially when I got hurt. I had pancreatitis. I was in the hospital. They removed my gallbladder thinking it was gallstones, and then they took out my healthy gallbladder, looked at it, and go, oh, well, there's no stones. Well, we'll see what happens. And I continued to get pancreatitis until they took me off of it. So, yeah. I am now feeling like I am starting to deal with those feelings, and it sucks. And it's upsetting. I'm starting to realize everything I don't have because of what happened to me. And I look around and I'm like, wow, I'm 31. I thought by now that I would be a nurse, have a house, be married to Patrick, and have a baby. But none of those things have happened because I fell in that store. My life is a million times different. And honestly, I'm going to talk a little bit about my channel and whine about it too. I started my channel 3 years ago. Like a couple of years ago. I started it in, I want to say 2016. I thought I would at least have my channel monetized by now. I love the subscribers I have right now, and I guess it's been good in a way because we can, like, talk in the comments and everything, and it's been good that way. But I hate that, like, my channel has, like, really not seen a lot of growth, and I blame that on the fact that I have this chronic pain and I can't work on this channel like I would like to. And I thought, oh look, YouTube, social media, this is something I can do. I started connecting with other people, and it made me feel like I had a purpose again. But this chronic pain that I have from that fall gets in the way of that. Like, it doesn't go away. It's like a ghost that I'm gonna have following me forever. Like, and this company is huge. I don't want to say their name right now. I feel weird saying their name, but they're everywhere. Their advertising is everywhere. They're international. They're all over planet Earth. They're advertising all over planet Earth. There's a store that just opened up down the street from where I live, and there's baskets with their fucking name all up and down the street. Every time I see their name, which is multiple times a day, I am reminded that I'm everything I want. My life was white before, it's black now. It is that different. That's a hell of a fucking trigger. That was fun to talk about in therapy. You know, What do you do with that? It's everywhere. Patrick paid for YouTube ads for me to get RedTube so I didn't have to see their fucking ads anymore. You know, like when I'm sitting here and having a really bad pain day, or I'm having GI complications, because I still do get those. I had ulcerative colitis from that med. I would have never been on that med if I hadn't fallen if I hadn't fallen in that store. I would have never been on that med. But I was, because I fell in that store, and that was what the pain doctor prescribed, and I had an adverse reaction, and I ended up in the hospital. Sorry, I got a cough here. I had a cold at the end of the year, so yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk about, and that's what I'm dealing with. I'm at a point where I'm trying to figure out what is my life with what I have left. Like with what I've been given, I'm trying to make a life out of. And I'm hoping that I want to break through that seal or that boundary that company basically put on my life, because I have chronic pain now. I don't want the chronic pain to get in the way anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm done. I'm ready to move on with my life and start over, and I'm tired of still feeling of the effects of what happened. And I'm gonna do that with Desert Mermaid and Desert Mermaid Tribe and us, and I'm gonna move forward into my future, and I'm hoping that you guys will come with me in that. I don't know what my future really is, honestly. I try to make plans, and like my health problems get in the way, but you know what? We're gonna work around that. We're gonna do something about that. So we're doing this. 2019. Let's do this. So yeah. That's weekly sushi. That's the first weekly sushi of the year. Bam! Here we go. So yeah. I think with that, I'm gonna end weekly sushi. Woo! My cane's falling everywhere. The energy is going, but yeah. I'm going to end on that note. I was going to share some makeup I got, but I think I'm going to wait for my next vlog and show you what I got in the mail. Told you I had something coming in the mail in my vlog. Well, it came, and yeah. So anyways, I'm just going to end weekly sushi on that. And yeah, my goal in 2019 to start moving forward with my life. Like, for the last couple of years, I feel like I've been trying to get off the start line, and I always try starting, but I never get off that line. Well, you know what? 2019, I'm getting off that fucking line, and I'm moving forward. And I hope that you want to move forward with me. So, there you go. Yeah. What's your goal for 2019? Let me know below. What are your plans to do to move the fuck forward, right? I feel like I'm so passionate and talking that I'm like spitting and everything. So, yeah, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. This was kind of long, but yeah, it was good. It was good, and it felt good to get that out. I always like talking to you, and you guys always make me feel better. So, with that note, yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, hit subscribe, hit the bell. I post stuff on Instagram. I love Instagram. I love the Spoonie community on there, and I'm getting into makeup and everything over there. And so, yeah, follow me on Instagram. I'm also on Twitter. I'm around, so, yo. Anyways, so as always, I'm sending lots of love to all the haters and the lovers, because maybe if more of us were lovers, we wouldn't be shitty companies like the one that, you know, tried to shit on my life, but not anymore. We're over that. We're done. Thank you. Next, as Ariana Grande would say. As you guys know, I can't really pronounce names. Ariana Grande. Thank you next. So, yeah. I love you, and I'll see you in my next Desert Mermaid adventure. Mwah! Mwah! Mwah!